VanDijk, Dutch guy from Australia. We'll talk about him as he comes up here. He's got a lot of social media presence for sure. Just a great story behind it. Yeah, these Ironmen, I'll tell you what, just every one of them that's been coming through, just telling this is the most brutal course we've ever had. And to finish this thing and come down, this guy came down bought a bike in San Diego, came down, put 20 miles on it, rode it to LaPaz. Everybody came together, got him everything he needs to go racing, you know, make it all score legal. And he's here, he just made it to the finish line. I cannot wait to talk to this guy. Pretty epic story.
Yeah, for sure, man. Just trying to think about racing this Baja 1000 Ironman. Sometimes it's like getting nuts. But the history of this guy, this kid is so incredible. All the people are talking about what happened, how he decided to come and race by the bike. He don't have pits, he don't have nothing, but he have the dream for trying to race the Baja 1000, the Peninsula Run. That's so incredible.
Yeah, it is incredible. I think we're going to bring him up here right now. We'll see. He's taking his time for sure. Here he is. This young kid is the Ironman everybody has been talking about. Wouter VanDijk, a Dutchman, lives in Australia. You have just an absolutely amazing story. So you bought a bike in San Diego, flew out from Australia, put 20 miles on it, rode it all the way to LaPaz. Everybody came together and helped you get this thing together because you needed a bunch of things. You needed a tank. You needed a lot of things on it. You didn't realize this is just a dream of yours. Tell me about your story.
Yeah, we had the bike in San Diego for a while. We set it up down there, and then done a road trip with my mate, just with saddlebags on the back, and just camping alongside the track. And yeah, it was the idea to do the race, and yeah, now here we are at the finish. So I don't know, yeah, it was a pretty cool trip altogether, including the race and including the whole adventure before the race. But yeah.
So you came down with your mate, but you didn't have any pit support, anything, and everybody kind of rallied behind you, helped you out with that.
Oh yeah, got the bar pits sorted, but yeah. But he just jumped on a bike and met me along the track, and that's the only spare part I took off his bike, so that's good. the filter box we lost somewhere,
So that was your spare part. So you just rode and kept catching up to Elite Frog and down up the whole peninsula.
And that's why I bought this bike too. So we have two similar bikes. So if something goes wrong, we got the same stuff. And luckily, nothing really went wrong. Only the Stella broke off on the rim shit itself. But other than that, it looks pretty good.
It looks pretty good. You look pretty good. You just Ironman the hardest, roughest, second longest point-to-point race in the history of off-road racing. And I think you've got to be super pumped. What made you want to come down and do this? You just figured, hey, what the heck, I'm going to go down. You see Dust to Glory, or how did this mission start out?
Yeah, well, yeah, my mate done it before, back in 2019. And, yeah, we're sort of planning a trip to do it again, and maybe teaming it in like doing the Peninsula in team. But then he said, like, why don't you do it Ironman if you can? It's like, do you reckon you can? Like, I guess I can. So that sort of started the ball rolling, and I think that was maybe 6 months ago. And yeah, just trying to make it happen, and yeah, planned it, sort of, not too much, but yeah.
an absolute legend, mate. I cannot believe that you just went for it. You just out of the box said, "Oh yeah, I could do this. Let's buy a bike and ride." And you rode it all the way to LaPaz. You didn't get a ride. You bought the bike in San Diego and rode it to LaPaz, and then you just sorted everything from there.
We had it in San Diego for a while, and sorted out the tank there. We got someone on Facebook that had a big tank for us, and he just went over the bike back in San Diego to check that everything was right and everything was sound. And then actually when we came in LaPaz, the subframe broke. Oh, it was broken, was cracked. So we ended up need to find a welder, and what else was wrong with it? I don't know. A couple of things, but just going over the bike before the race, and everything held up. So
So was it a used bike when you bought it? Why was the frame cracked?
Oh no, that must have been because of the saddlebags we used. There's a bit of weight on it. Yeah. But it had 70 hours on it when I bought it, so it wasn't too much. But
You could still get a good dollar for it too in the States. Yeah, you only put $1,300. It's like slightly used.
Yeah, I don't know how many hours are on it now, but I made a picture before the race, so you should check that one.
Well, we know how many hours. 48 hours. And I can't see the minutes with the zip ties. So over 48 hours. So, but you don't have to give them that. That's not installed in it. So you could just tell them, hey, it's slightly used. Only one race. That's it. One race. So how'd everything go out there? Did you have pretty smooth runnings out there? Have any problems? Besides, looks like you just had to replace one plastic piece.
Yeah, just lost that one. The front rim is a bit cracked, but no, I didn't have any problems really. I don't think. Oh yeah, and the stellar device snapped off when we landed on his bike. When my mate done it, we had 2 brackets, and because I was a bit of a hurry at the stellar thing, I just removed one and never ended up putting the other one back on. And apparently that's not strong enough.
Apparently, but zip ties will hold anything. Even if you look down with the camera, he's got zip ties holding in the bib. You got a bib moose in there, at least I would imagine.
Yeah, there's a bib moose in there, and I didn't even know they were doing it because I stopped somewhere to check where my mate was, or if we meant to meet there. I wasn't really on point with that, so I wanted a map to look at it. And before I knew it, they filled the tank and they started zip tying the wheel and fucking all over the bike. So that was good. Yeah. So I didn't. Almost went there. I didn't do a bit on that, but they done a good job. Yeah.
So, but other than that, it was just pretty smooth runnings. And so, who failed you? You guys had plenty of food. I mean, what were you? Do you have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, bananas, the go-to, or what were you eating along the way and hydrating with?
Yeah, a bit of everything, really. Just what we could get, really. So yeah, a bit of OXO special and.
So you do the OXO, just stop and get some food and get something to drink, and that was your pits. So Baja pits and OXO, and you made it. I mean, you are a legend. I can't say it enough. This is an absolutely amazing story. I don't know if you know how you've been blowing up on social media. Everybody is so pumped. I got so many texts, phone calls. They all wanted to see you come across the line. That they're like, when is he going to finish? This guy is just a total stud for sure. And so I got to ask you this. Was it as hard as you thought?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah. It is definitely a challenge. And especially like being away that long, you just get a bit weird. Yeah, riding and doing everything. And I guess I've been like half a zombie for the last 5 hours. And just on the last bit, I woke up and like, if I want to finish, I need to put some berries on it because otherwise I'll probably not make it. And luckily the rain stopped for a bit and it could ride a bit faster. And yeah, so yeah, I'm happy I made it in the end because yeah, it was a bit of a iffy maybe beforehand, but yeah, and it was a bit of a slippery slide coming in town too. Yeah, but yeah.
Okay, so the big question is, are you going to do it again?
Who knows?
You could get some factory sponsorship. I guarantee you, you have a jersey with OXO right on the front. No problem. Yeah, they'll probably even make sure that you have fresh bananas and all the PB&J you could eat. Right? You'd have all the sponsors you need if you put it out on social media. We want to get you back down here. You are a total badass. Everybody is so impressed with what you did, and it's just legendary. Nobody does that. Nobody has ever even thought about doing that. Everything you did from the start to the finish is each one thing you got to be a little crazy to do. Just to ride down there on a brand new bike, go to OXO for your pits. I mean, you did it all, and you made it to the finish. You were an animal.
Yeah, thanks to my mate too. Yeah, I got all the ideas from him anyways, because yeah, that's what he does. Yeah. But, yeah.
He's the friend that gets you in trouble, huh?
Oh, I wouldn't say trouble, but and yeah, definitely adventures.
Well, you better buy him a beer tonight for sure.
Oh yeah. Probably what's strongest, some stronger stuff. Huh?
Yeah, anybody you want to thank? I know a lot of people came together to help you out, get this thing down here.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to thank a lot of people, but yeah, getting me here and getting me in the race, and yeah, and what's his name? Yeah, I can't think of it.
Yeah, no, it's too much to ask right now. So I gotta ask you this too. You just gonna ride this bad boy back to San Diego, right? No other way.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what options are, but yeah, might do. Yeah.
Those zip ties are good up to 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, they're fine.
They're fine. You could do another lap.
Yeah. Go back down. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, this is Roger Norman, the owner of Score, and yeah, like I said, a lot of people were really pulling for you to get to this finish line, and it's just like I said, a legendary feat and something we'll probably never see again unless we get you down here. But you'll have that full factory OXO support, so it won't be the same next time.
No, it'll be all set up, eh? OXO special.
Anybody you want to give a shout out to back home, some family, your mom, anybody watching that might be watching? Or you probably didn't even tell me you were going to do this. I'm just going on a walkabout. Yeah, I'm going to do a ride, Mom.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Thanks for it. Yeah, everyone that helped, and my boss too for letting me go for a while, and yeah, thanks to Shane for being there all the time, and yeah, just without him, I wouldn't have done it anyway. So yeah, I probably wouldn't have been in Baja for sure. So.
Hey, well, we're happy you did it. We're happy you're crazy enough. So you're actually Dutch, right? But you live in Australia now.
Yeah, dude.
I think that's where you got the crazy part, because I never met an Australian that wasn't half crazy. But I think that the Dutch part, I think you're 100% crazy, man. You fit right in here with Score for sure.
Oh, yeah, probably. A bit of bikes and a bit of V8 Super, I don't know how you call them, trophy trucks. It's pretty cool, eh? They're an amazing thing, too. They're a wall thing to see, and yeah, a bit scary, too. Especially if you're on the bike.
Yeah, but lucky you had that Stella. Did that work out for you, where you get the blinking and the beeping kind of helps you out? I mean, well, at night it's no problem. All of a sudden it turns daylight.
Yeah, I had one that used it, but it was pretty much next to me when I looked down, see the blinking, and it was the first time that happened on the Stella device anyway, so I had to figure out what was happening. Next minute it was already next to me, so luckily it was a white wash. But yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah, Stella works fine. Yeah.
Well, you were my hero. You got it done. You came, you saw, you kicked Baja's butt. Congratulations. Safe travels home, and we sure hope to have you and your mate back, because I'm sure you're going to have a lot of people to help you out. And you call me personally, I'll make it happen. We'll get you some support down here, and I'll talk to Oxo too. So congratulations. Have a round of applause for the IRONMAN. Wouter van VanDijk. Congrats. Oh, yeah. Yeah, just wear that around. Everybody knows who you are. You have no idea how famous you are in the off-road industry. You're going to be blown up for sure. Well, congrats, and safe travels back home, my friend.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you to everyone, for all the support, and it's pretty amazing. Yeah. I was just riding my bike.
It's the whole story behind it, and you're a off-roader, because off-roaders are a little crazy for one, and it takes a big heart to come down and do what you did, and the mind power to push through and get it, just to Ironman it. Just a full factory Honda rider to Ironman it is gnarly, but you did it next level. Congrats again, and we hope to see you back here. All right, Wouter. Congrats. Safe travels home.
Thank you.
Look at that one right there too, Fred. Good job, man. You're an animal. Legend.
You walk in any bar right now, man, I tell you what. Bring something else.
Yeah, it wasn't awesome.
No. Fuck you, Ben, first. I'm assuming you have a room to stay in tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Anything else? You need snacks? You want anything? No? You place to sit down? You good? A little wobbly? We can take your bike. We'll take your bike down for you.
What a stud, huh?